There we go. Good afternoon, my stamping friends. So I am here in the studio and I have a couple of friends with me and we're gonna make some beautiful snowflakes. So let me just come over here. So what you need are some bags. Okay, I found that actually these are the kinds that you might get for a card or something. They're a little thin. This way, they don't have a very big side gusset. So what I would recommend if you're going to do this is get white lunch bags. They have a wider side gusset and they'll work a whole lot better for you. But this will work. You need a good adhesive. I'm going to use my old snail, but I would recommend like a really good quality glue stick. That works great. I've seen people use a heavier bag and actually use hot glue. I don't think you need that sturdy of an adhesive. But anyway, I think these will work. And a good sharp pair of scissors will also do you well. So I found with these thinner bags, it took more bags to get a snowflake that would go all the way around. So what you're gonna do, and it doesn't matter which way you like it, it's sort of better to put the bottom at the top and make it like a T. But you want to be careful, especially with these where one side is shorter than the other side. You want to make sure that you don't put your adhesive past that short side. So you're going to make like the letter T. So I'm going to go down the middle and across the top with my adhesive, and then I'm just going to stick the next bag right on top. And I found that with these thinner bags, 10 was a good number. So I'm just going to go like the letter T across the top, which is really the bottom, which is going to be the middle of our snowflake, okay? And then down the middle, but I'm going to stop. Whoops. Yeah, I am, because this decided to not work. All right, let's wind that. See if we can finish up here. So I'm going to make sure that I'm stopping before the end of that short side. And I'm just going to keep doing that until all of my bags are stacked up and adhered. So that's all you want to do. So just keep making it in like a T. And just with these bags, you want to just make sure that you can kind of see through or work on the side where the short is. That works just as well. I can see through, so I'm just making sure that I stop before I get there. And then we're just going to keep adding those bags. And then kind of just like you did when you were a kid and you folded paper and you cut out sections and stuff to make the snowflake shape, you're going to do that same sort of thing. Just, oh, I think I gotta fix this again. A little bit. No, I maybe should have used my new seal. So I'm just putting my finger so that I remember where to stop. Yeah, this one's going to be a little finicky here. Let me see if I've got another one that will work better. Alright, let me just see if one of these will do a better job. Alright. So, just take a peek and see, do I have some of my friends here? I have somebody that's here. I'd love to know who you are if you'd throw a comment in there. Glad you're here. Alright, whoops. Okay, so just like the letter T, and then I'm just stopping before I get to the short side on this side. You don't want those. And maybe you should ask me how I know that. I had to take one apart a little bit to get the right. How you doing over there? You doing all right? Okay. All right. Yeah, I would definitely get lunch sacks next time. And I think you can get those at Michael's or some different places, the white colored lunch bags. And then you get a little bit, then you don't have to use quite so many, because that gusset on the side is bigger. So these I think are 6x9 bags, and my little ones are bigger. I also got 4x6.5, so I have this smaller size as well, and they make a little bit smaller snowflake, and I'll show you those in just a minute. I have them hanging in my window. Not sure if people can see them from the parking lot. I'll have to check on my way home. See if I can see them. All right, here's my last one. All right. So like I said, a really good quality glue stick would work. Lots of adhesives would work. I'm not sure how a liquid glue would work, because it might warp the bags a little bit because of the liquid in them, you know, so I'm not sure I would use a liquid glue. So then you have they just pull all the way around. Whoops, missed one. I must have missed one. Must have had 2 bags. Here. That were stuck together or something. I have to put that. Let's try again. I love when those things happen. Alright, now we'll go. There we go. And see, and then we'll just make that big, beautiful snowflake, but it doesn't look very pretty yet. So let's put it back together. And then you can take your scissors. I like to sort of even things out for this top part. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut from the side and give it a pretty shape, but I'm going to make sure that I come inside the short side. So we're going to take off. I'm just going to make this pretty for the sides. You can make them very pointy, you can make them rounded, you can do pretty much whatever you want with your snowflakes. So that's all going to be recycled. So now they're all about the same height. Then you can do rounded sections like this, or you can do pointy sections. So you're just going to cut in from those folded sides, and that, I'll just recycle all of that. And so we're just going to, and you can go in as far as you want or as short as you want. You're probably not going to want to go past that adhesive though. So depending on how long your scissors are, you can cut way in. Ooh, oh, that is stiff. So I'm going to go way in on this one. There we go. There. And then maybe another one up here. Right. There. So then, once you've got it looking the way you want it, isn't that pretty? Then you're just going to do that same T when you're ready, don't rush. And I do a little extra on this one. And then you just take, I just put my hand in one side and then just grab the other side and just pull it all the way around and line them up and stick them together. Okay. There you go. Then we're going to take my hole punch So a couple of other things. A standard hole punch works. If you're worried about them pulling through, you could always get those notebook reinforcers. I think they still sell those. Are they obsolete? I have no idea. Anyway. And then I have just some white baker's twine to hang it up. So we're just gonna thread that. Oh, where did my hole go? Oh, here it is. Lost the hole. There we go. Just gonna tie that through there. And tie a knot with the two ends. And it's all ready for hanging. Let me grab one of the little ones and I'll show you. You ready? Yeah. So this is the slightly smaller one. You can see the difference in size. So this was the 6 by 9.5, I think were the bag sizes. And this was the smaller size. So have lots of fun and enjoy. Thanks, guys. Glad you joined me for this fun craft.